Dand Asana, sometimes called a staff pose or a stick pose. It helps to improve posture, strengthens the back muscle, lengthens and stretches the spine, may help to relieve complications related to reproductive organs, stretches shoulders and chest, nourishes your body's resistance to back and hip injuries, helps to calm brain cells, may improve functionality of digestive organs, creates body awareness, helps improve body alignment, and provides a mild stretch for hamstrings. Shishu Asana or the child pose. It alleviates any pain in the neck, head or shoulders, prevents and reduces feelings of anxiety and depression. Excellent pose to reduce stress, helps to prevent and treat constipation, induces relaxation in the spine, eases and opens up the hips, has calming effect on the nervous system. Ardha Matsyendra Asana. It strengthens and tones your obliques and abs. The pose energizes and stretches the spine. Open your shoulders, hips and necks. Increase the flexibility in your spine and hip. It also cleanses your internal organs. It will improve digestion as well as elimination of wastes. Relieves the symptoms of fatigue, backache and menstrual discomfort. It can stimulate your spleen, kidneys, lungs, heart and liver. This pose releases the excess toxins and heat from your body tissues and organs. Titli Asana, popularly known as the butterfly pose, simulates abdominal organs, ovaries and prostate glands, bladder and kidneys, stimulates the heart and improves general circulation, stretches the inner thighs and knees. It helps relieve mild depression, anxiety and fatigue, soothes menstrual discomfort, helps relieve the symptoms of menopause. Consistent practice of this pose until late into pregnancy is said to help ease childbirth. Paschimottanasana calms the brain and helps relieve stress and mild depression. Stretches the spine, shoulders and hamstrings. Simulates the liver, kidneys, ovaries and uterus. Improves digestion. Helps relieve the symptoms of menopause and menstrual discomfort, soothes headache and anxiety, and reduces fatigue. It is a therapy for high blood pressure, infertility, insomnia, and sinus. Traditional tests say that Paschimottanasana increases appetite, reduces obesity, and cures diseases. Veerbhadra Asana, also known as the warrior pose. Lifting your torso and arms helps build strength in arms, shoulders, and back. Strengthens biceps and triceps. Helps open and create strength and stability in the shoulder joints. Tones abdomen and outer hips. Strengthens the posterior chain, which includes back muscles, buttocks, and hamstrings. It helps improve balance. Stretches the muscles. Strengthens and stretches the quadriceps, gluteus maximus, calf muscles, and hamstrings. Builds strength for the muscles that support the knee. It can help alleviate the pain which is caused by saxia. It engages the deep core muscles, which helps create stability and improve balance. Utkat Asana. Sitting in a chair may sound very easy and comfortable, but sitting in an imaginary chair might be a little challenging. And this is exactly what we do in Utkat Asana, or commonly known as the chair pose. It exercises the spine, hips, and chest muscles. It helps strengthen the lower back and torso. Tones the thigh, ankle, leg, and knee muscles. It balances the body and brings determination in mind. You should not practice Utkat Asana if you have a chronic knee pain, arthritis, sprained your ankle, any knee problem, or damaged ligaments. Konasana, the angle pose. This asana stretches and contracts alternately the muscles of the thoracic region of the body, significantly contributing to graceful carriage and health of internal organs. The stretches help to develop and tone the muscles of the sides. It helps to reduce the waistline. It also improves digestion. It also stimulates the nervous system and alleviates nervous depression. This asana has favorable effect on the abdominal and pelvic organs as they get compression alternately, and it aids good blood circulation as well. Ardha Chakrasana. This is also called the half wheel pose. This yoga posture is good for flexibility of the back and neck. It strengthens the back muscles and tones the organs in the abdomen, improving their function. Ardha Chakrasana strengthens the back and abdominal muscles. It tones the organs in the abdomen, including the digestive, excretory, and reproductive organs. Ardha Chakrasana gives a good shape to the body. It is good for those who have back problems and postural defect. It opens the chest and strengthens the arms and shoulder muscles. This posture prepares beginners for the more difficult full wheel pose or Chakrasana. Vriksha Asana or the tree pose. This is so called because the final position of this asana resembles the shape of a tree. Practicing this yoga asana every day can offer several benefits for both physical as well as mental health. This asana strengthens the legs and opens the hips. It improves your neuromuscular coordination. It helps with balance and endurance. It improves alertness and concentration. It may help those who suffer from nerve pain in the leg. It is very helpful for students as well as it helps in concentration. Bhujanga Asana, also known as the Cobra pose. It strengthens the spine, stretches chest, lungs, shoulders and abdomen, tones the buttocks, simulates abdominal organs, helps relieve stress and fatigue, opens the heart and lungs. It is the therapy for asthma. Both the male and female reproductive system improves. Irregular menstrual cycle problems are also rectified. With the increasing blood circulation, your face gets a radiant look. Bhujangasana is very useful to keep your back healthy. Practice this asana individually or through Surya Namaskar to make your spinal region strong and agile. This posture can tone your body and spinal nerves. Bhujangasana also improves digestion, liver and kidney functions as well. Halasana or the plow pose. It reduces backache and can help you to get good sleep. This asana calms the brain. Halasana simulates the abdominal organs and the thyroid gland. Halasana stretches the shoulders and spine. It helps relieve the symptoms of menopause. It reduces stress and fatigue. It is a therapy for backache, headache, infertility, insomnia and sinus. Pranayam, Anulom Vilom. It is a specific type of controlled breathing in the practice of yoga. It involves holding one nostril closed while inhaling, then holding the other nostril closed while exhaling. The process is then reversed and repeated. Alternate nostril breathing is said to have many physical and psychological benefits, including stress reduction and improved breathing and circulation. Pranayam, Anulom Vilom, it lowers stress and improves cardiovascular function. It improves lung function and respiratory endurance. It lowers the heart rate. It promotes the overall well-being. Pavan Mukta Asana or the wind relieving pose. Practice this yoga asana every day to get rid of belly fat and relieve constipation. It strengthens abdominal muscles and hence reduces belly fat. It massages the intestines and other abdominal organs. It tones the arm, legs and buttocks. It aids weight loss. It promotes digestion and relieves constipation. It strengthens the back. It enhances blood circulation in the hip joints. It eases tension, especially in the lower back. You should avoid doing this yoga pose if you have any of the following health issues like high blood pressure, hyperacidity, slip disc problem, heart problem, neck and back issues. Surya Namaskar